And look at all these eyes. Hello there, welcome to AMBR Builds, where assembly may be required. Join me as I document my journey back into LEGO collecting. And what you are looking at right now is what I call the piece pineapple. After I build a set, or even as I'm building it, this is where I end up throwing all my spare pieces. So, minus these brick separators, and I love having a teal one. And if you didn't know, they actually put those in sets based on the color. So, for example, the orange one came with the castle, and they wouldn't have given one if it were going to blend in with the other pieces too well. So if you get a teal one or you get an orange one, that's why, because they wanted to stand out from the pieces. But this is, as I was building LEGO sets this year, where I would put all the pieces when I'm done. And it has accumulated a lot. And I kept going back and forth with, do I want to fill it to the very, very top and then finally sort them out? But looking at my other piece containers, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it now. Start with a blank slate and empty the piece pineapple. Now these are the 3 containers that I've had to hold my LEGO parts in pretty much since the dawn of time. I never had a whole lot of extra parts. Usually I got parts in like one of 3 ways. 1, piece pineapple parts, like extra parts from sets, but that never really accumulates into anything big. Like right there, that is the definition of a piece pineapple storage. That's where it eventually all gets dumped to. So that's the number 1 way. The second way is pick a brick wall. And I never was really into being cohesive and grabbing like pieces to build a specific thing. I usually would just fill up on the most random thing, and that usually ended up, when I was younger, grabbing a million steering wheels because the part itself just looks so cool. But then you get home and you realize you can't build much with 7 steering wheels. Or chairs. What are you gonna do when you fill a pick-a-brick cup like halfway with chairs? I'm not too sure. Or these jumper plates? Yeah, you can do a lot with those. You can practically build a whole castle with those. And I know for those of you tuning back, you're probably sick of me talking about the castle. Most of my videos up until this point involve it in some way. But literally, I don't have anywhere else to put it. So even as I film a sorting video, it always finds a way to sneak itself in there. Today's objective is going to be sort the piece pineapple into its new home. And also I want to sort these bricks a little bit smarter. Now, as you've probably seen looking through, I have a lot of tan plates, a lot of white like single length bricks, a lot of black plates, a lot of yellow. But as a whole, I don't have a lot of pieces that I can really free build something great with. I could definitely get imaginative and find a use for what I have, and that actually sounds like a fun little challenge to kind of use the little free pieces I have and build something out of it. I might end up doing that now. So I got all of the brick pieces out of the one container, and I completely dumped the other one out. And while doing it, I realized this is one of those things where now I'm committed. Sometimes to get things done, you just have to make a big mess. So the only way out is to put it back the way it belongs. So my thought process, and I believe I got this from Tiago Catarino, who is a YouTuber and he also used to be a LEGO designer. But I think in one of his videos he talks about sorting them by piece type first and then sorting them by color if you still have the space for it. Because say you're looking for a 2x3 brick and you have just a ton of different bricks but the same color. I know that's not it, but just like as an approximation, imagine like if they were all different bricks. It's so much easier to go here where you know the right pieces, and it's a lot easier to decipher color versus piece type just on looking. So that's why if you sort by piece type as you're building, it's supposed to make things easier. I've been trying to focus on this piece to show you, but this specific piece does not want to focus. This might be the best I can get it. Isn't that the worst when you get something stuck that deep in a Lego? And it's not like it's another Lego piece. It's so hard to pick up on camera. It's just some random plastic. I couldn't even begin to imagine what it came from. And here's another one of the pieces that I would pick a ton of when I was a child at a pick-a-brick wall. Who needs this many rubber tires? And the thing was that I never got enough actual wheels to put them on. So I have an excess of rubber tires. Maybe I need to make like a race car track and then I can finally put them to use. I'm thinking I might get a Speed Champions and do that. And like make a little display out of it. That actually wouldn't look too bad. And look at all these eyes. Maybe what I need to do is incorporate chairs, tires, and eyes into a build. So I was never really much of a mock builder, hence why I never had such a large collection of free building pieces. But this is where I got today. So this one and this one are still kind of mixed up. This one is organized by piece type with 2x4s, 2x3s, 1x3s, and so on, so on. And I think it looks good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. After everything, I didn't end up moving the piece pineapple parts into one of these, but I don't think that's such a bad idea. I think I might just let it fill to the top like my intentions were. I think one day I'll want to have a more detailed piece organizer. I can kind of picture it in my head and exactly what it would look like. One of those containers with the smaller bins or the smaller little drawers inside, and then I can organize this a little more closely and maybe even label it too. But that's a big dream for another time. So I know this wasn't the most exciting vlog, but just kind of wanted to show my progress on organizing. There's something therapeutic about just kind of throwing Hulu on and sorting some pieces. I'd give it a try if you are looking for something to do and you have a Lego collection that you haven't touched in a while, or maybe it's a little disorderly. Well, with that being said, until next time, thanks for watching.